The game is underway.
Don't practice until you get it right. Practice until you can't get it wrong.
McAvoy, try swinging your purse next time. Rich coming from a guy wearing makeup. Collected by Crouch. Thompson keeps it alive with a foot. Jenkins shoots off the handball. Going for goal number 1. Only a behind. The Crows by a point. Crawley looking for a lead. He plays on with a little kick. Jams it on the boot. Has he? Yes, he's paid it. He plays on. McAvoy with the ball. He threaded the needle to get the handball out. Sharing is caring. An important kick for the lead. The Hawks get a goal. And we have the first goal of the match.
Gunston is a freak at understanding and anticipating his opponent's actions.
A brief moment of serenity before the ball is bounced and the ruckman unleash. And the risk pays off. Goal. And look at that bounce. Big thump from McAvoy. Sicily picks up the loose ball. Gets the loose ball. Sloan was taken high. The ball goes out of bounds on the full. The ball goes over the boundary in the pocket. Gunston opts to play on. Boots it. Rioli with the interception. Not sure what he was trying to attempt there, but the ball has changed possession. And that ball is out of bounds. Umpire calls for a boundary throw. Umpire lets it loose. McAvoy nicely outclassing Jacobs. Laird throws the ball. Free kick. Bruce lining up 30 metres from home. You'd back him from this position. Going for goal number 1. Look at that. He's put it through. The Hawks have scored the last 2 goals. Hawthorn on top. Guided by Jacobs. The ball mopped up. McAvoy there to mop it up. McAvoy punches. McKay picks up the bouncing ball. Has clearly been shopping at Clangers or Us. Finding the running player. McAvoy aims for his man on the ground. Sicily making his way in. Let's hope he's compensated for the win. Talia slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. A rushed kick. Good mark by Walker. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. Adelaide will be on top if this one goes through. What a great goal by Walker. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. Deft touch from McAvoy. Hartigan controls. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. Tackled by Rioli. Big thump from McAvoy. Hartigan has the ball. Grabs the footy. Mitchell starts in. His shadow beside him. Where else would it be? Well, depends on the side. That's 3 in a row for Hawthorn. Hawthorn in the lead.
Mitchell is a very intelligent guy. He always seems to make the right decisions no matter what's happening on field around him.
And it's close to goal as the ball goes over the boundary line. The ball is returned to play. Jacobs decisively. The ball in the hands of Crouch. A favourable bounce. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. The ball mopped up. McAvoy picks it up. Goes by hand. Rioli returns it. Sends the ball to open space. Well, some might call it smart. I call it a point. The Hawks can't relax too much. They're only up by 1 goal.
Talia is just so creative that the coach has just given him the freedom to experiment and take the game on, knowing that he's just all class. Howe handballs it, dishes it off to the running player. Laird with good strong hands. He gets boot to the ball. That's a nice strong mark.
Kicked in a flurry. Great mark over the pad. Now do you think he can kick this one, Richard?
He's a great kick and should convert from here.
35 metres out. Chalk up a goal for the Crows. He'll be happy with goal number 2.
McAvoy has so much potential, he could just be anything. Sending it on its way. Hodge has the football. Interception. Mitchell gets the bouncing ball. Gunston has the ball. The loose ball is collected. Cheney gathers the ball. Sicily collects it. He gains possession. Rioli mistimes it.
Talia waiting for the man to free up. Plays on. A rushed kick. Lever sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Interception. Goes by hand. Stabs the ball. The ball goes over the boundary on the wing. The umpire has released the ball.
Jacobs would have to be one of the most consistent performers in the competition. He's the type of player every coach loves to have in his side.
McAvoy decisively. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball.
Hartigan has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him. McAvoy there to mop up. The loose ball is picked up. Jacobs gets the ball. He's got the footy now. He gets it under pressure. Jenkins slams the ball to his boot. Walker catches it.
It's a beautiful angle right where you need it. He takes the shot. Brilliant goal. That's number 3. The ruckman, conscious of where their teammates are, they wait for the bounce. Guided down nicely by McAvoy. McKay made the awkward bounce look easy. He's got great hands. Punch by McAvoy. Rioli on the ball at the moment. He's got on the end of that. Gunston. The ball spills to Cheney. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Hartigan. Mitchell sticks out his hands and collects the ball. He's really a ball magnet. Dances around the boundary line. Quarter time here. See you after the break. Kicked by Rioli. The first break is finished and play is set to commence.
Never give up, never give in. And when the upper hand is yours, you may have the ability to win with the dignity that you absorbed the loss.
Atkins gets it on the bounce. Over the top of the pack. Gets boot to high. O'Mara over the top.
O'Meara's just got a strong pair of hands when it comes to marking. The ball has been grabbed on the bounce. Hartigan puts his boot on it. He slams that on the boot. Good mark.
Nice torpedo, Cameron. Betts takes the mark. Don't take too long lining up for goal. Invariably, the mind messes up more shots than the body. 30 metres out. He's kicking on about 45 degrees from here. The Rucks can't complain about that true bounce. McAvoy with the hit. Controlled by Sicily. Not a pretty drop punt, but it gets away okay. Rioli swoops on the loose ball and will have a change of possession. The spilled ball is collected. Has it now. He gains possession. He's racking up possessions. Hartigan collects. He kicks quickly. Nice hands. Heads up the corridor. Over the top of the pack.
The Crows haven't taken many inside 50 forward marks, and their ability to nail goals on the run is what's keeping them in front of the Hawks. He lines it up with the goal. Walker with the shot. Score for Adelaide.
Both Rucks have a fair shot at this one.
While Hawthorn have been dominant in the ruck, they haven't been able to give their receivers first use of the ball, and that's why they're losing this match. The loose ball is collected. Puopolo gets the ball. Hartigan gains the loose ball. He gets the ball. Bruce gets the loose ball. Bruce goes for home. Misses for the home. The Crows trails Hawthorn. Talia. He's just got a lot of tricks in the bag, which makes him so very hard to stop. He's also got an amazing highlight reel. Mitchell slams the ball to his boot. He steals the ball on the bounce. He hand passes it. Sicily takes a shot. That's a goal.
The Ruckmen steal themselves before the bounce. The ball bouncing well. McAvoy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Jacobs. Controlled by Talia. Kicks it. A solid mark from Gibson. Sends the Sharon on its way. Marks. Puopolo plays on. Sends the ball into the 50. Bounces favourably for Hartigan. The spilled ball is collected. Going for goal number 1. Nice kick. Puopolo getting his first right there. Well, they've stemmed the flow with that goal, but they need to carry that momentum on if they're going to avoid the floodgates bursting.
Puopolo would have to be one of the most consistent performers in the competition. He's the type of player every coach loves to have in his side.
Richo, do you rate him for this kick?
An elite footballer should slot this every time, Dennis.
A chance to add one more to his tally. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. Back in front goes Hawthorn. The bounce is straight as an arrow.
Jacobs has a lot of passion for this game. You can see it every time he steps onto the field. He's an inspiration to all players around him. Burgoyne handballs to the man on the move. Sicily didn't waste the opportunity.
Has clearly been shopping at clangers or us. The Hawks get a goal. Roost can sniff out a goal like a forest animal. That's 3 in a row for Hawthorn. The Hawks by 8 points. Just 2 minutes to go. Tapped by McAvoy. Sicily sticks out his hands and collects the ball. That's got to hurt it. Just missed. The Hawks leads by 9. He kicks it to himself. All of a sudden the ball has become a hot potato, quickly disposed of by Talia. Adelaide has the chance to add one more to his tally. He gives the ball away. Shanks that one. Roughhead takes an uncontested mark. Talking to a football doesn't do much good unless you do it while your opponent is lining up. 15 metres out. The Hawks by 15 points. The ball is bounced.
McAvoy can really set the tone of the game with his ruck work. He just always gives his team first use of the ball. We're at the 90-second mark. Smith with handball. Cheney gets bumped. Good hand skills there.
He gets another possession. Gathered by Sloan. Smith tackles. McAvoy gets the tap. Burgoyne onto the ball. Hits the running man. Just 1 minute to go. Mitchell chucks the ball away. He collects the loose ball. A clean pickup. Kicks hurriedly. Takes it well. A routine, strictly speaking, is not a routine if you have to think about it. Going for goal number 5. He'll be happy with that. Walker gets the important kick. There's the bounce. McAvoy without a touch. The clearance by Jacobs. Houck is able to grab it on the half volley. Sloan applies a strong tackle. The loose ball picked up. Big leap. Houck is able to grab it on the half volley. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. Goes towards half forward. Adelaide picks up the bouncing ball. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. No, we've got nothing but sympathy for a man who doesn't score. The Hawks in front. Kick to himself. Talia keeping calm, and he kicks the ball out of the 50. Marks. A desperate kick there. Nice mark there. He surely won't miss from this distance. He handballs. And he's missed. Looks like he'll go out wide. Crawley kicks to himself. Jams it on the boot. Great grab. And there's the siren. And here we go for the second half.
It will be interesting to see what changes, if any, the coaches make for the second half of the match.
Bumped by Mitchell. Goes short with a hand pass. An absolute mongrel from Jenkins. Collected by Betts. I haven't seen him for a while, Richo.
Yeah, he's had a really indifferent game out there.
Jacobs nicely outclassing McAvoy. Dishes it off by hand. The bouncing ball is controlled. Lynch kicks inside 50. His aim was just on.
Crawley can achieve anything he sets his mind to. The sky is the limit for this guy. He marks the ball. He boots it. Crouch onto the ball, sending it on its way.
The ball goes out of bounds. The ball is coming back into play. Jacobs hardly provided a challenge. The loose ball picked up, booted by Sloan. Charged down by Betts. Hodge passes. Adelaide holding the ball as he's collected by Hartigan. Hartigan with no time to delay with that kick. Great mark over the pack. Kicks hurriedly. A great effort. Lynch setting his sights on the goals. Lynch takes a shot. The Crows add one to their tally. Kicks the goal. That'll be a team lifter.
McAvoy is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club. Lynch lining up with the goals. Lynch with the shot.
It's been intercepted by the opposition. Jurade throws the ball. Free kick. Perspiring like a pudding in a pot as he lines this shot up. 30 metres from home. Gee, you wouldn't like to miss from here. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. Betts kicks number 2. They've got the break they need, but will it be the catalyst to drive them home? He has the ball. Rioli gathers. Kicks. Scoops up the bouncing ball. The ball goes over the line. All eyes on the ball as the ruckmen battle it out. McAvoy with the tap. He has the ball, gathers the ball, goes short with a hand pass. Roughhead slams one on the boot for goal. On top is Hawthorn. The bounce straight down. McAvoy taps it. Sicily gets the ball. Sloan laps up the misplaced footy. It's his. The ball is socket. The ball spills to Hodge. Rioli with a big bump to Smith. Gets the loose ball. Gets the loose ball. Going for goal number 1. Look at that. He's put it through. That's 6 in a row for the Hawks. The Hawks by 8 points.
Hodge would have to be one of the most consistent performers in the competition. He's the type of player every coach loves to have in his side.
Both ruckmen have their eyes on the ball.
Smith is one of the cleanest marks of the football in the game. He boots it. A nice contested mark. He kicks the ball. Great hands. Walker lining up with the goals.
Can he kick it from here, Richo?
He should kick this.
Walker lets fly with a shot at goal. Nice kick. 6 goals makes him a candidate for best on ground in this game. McAvoy punches. Smith tries his luck along the ground. Kicked by Jacobs. Nice contested mark by Walker. Let's hope the shot at goal is as good as the delivery. Here he is going for goal number 7. Goal. When he's on song, he sings a very good song. The ball has been bounced. Jacobs got a fist on it. He gains possession. Jenkins shoots off the handball. Thompson gets a less than pretty drop punt away, and they like it behind the goals. He likes it. Goal. Thompson getting his first right there. Hits the running man. Rioli working like a bricklayer who gets paid by the row. Approaching the goals now. That's got to hurt it. Just missed. The Hawks trailing by less than 2 goals. A kick to himself and play on by Talia. Sloan takes it well. He kicks quickly. Lynch soars over the pack and takes a ripper. He's got eyes like a pterodactyl with contact lenses. It's in the air. Sends it home with a mighty kick. Lynch kicks his second. Both rucks have a fair shot at this one. Jacobs decisively. Clean hands with a difficult bouncing ball. Burgoyne with no other option but to put it to the empty space. Thompson keeps it alive with a foot. Gathers the ball. He's got the football now. He gains possession. Sends the Sharon on its way. They've conceded possession. Finding the running player. The ball is thumped towards goal by Gunston. That's 7 in a row for the Hawks. Hawthorn trailing by less than 2 goals.
He's got the evasiveness and the flashy tricks of a star.
Sicily was taken high. Sends the ball inside his attacking 50. Laird picks up the bouncing ball. He seems to have the ball on a string, Richo.
He's using the ball superbly, Dennis.
He's a ball magnet. Richo, you've followed his career for a while. Can he kick this?
He's a fair way out, Dennis. It'll test him.
Bruce on the borderline of his range. A set shot on a 30-degree angle. Talia slams the ball onto his boot, trying to get it away as quickly as possible. Crouch drilling the pressure, gets the quick kick away. He scoops the ball off the ground. He has the ball, goes short with a hand pass. Hodge picks it up. Sicily gathers. Thompson gathers it, gathers the ball. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. He's got it. Siren sounds to end the quarter. The final term has commenced.
You're never a loser until you quit trying.
McAvoy is a class above. I expect he'll continue to dominate Lever. Controlled by Sicily. Bruce keeps it alive with a foot. I'm lost for words after that kick. Can you help me out, Richard?
Not really, Dennis.
Thumps the pigskin. A nice running mark.
McKay always has the ball on a string. Strong mark there, lining it up with the goal now. He boots it. Cameron with a point. Frawley kicks it to himself. He completely mistimes the kick. That's a mark. Sending it on its way. A good contested mark there.
Launched long by Puopolo. The ball being picked up before it makes its target. The bigger the shove, the bigger the love. Mitchell taking a chance at goal. A nice running mark. Sicily setting his sights on the goals. A chance to add one more to his tally. Slots it. Less than one goal in this match. The Hawks still very much in it.
Sicily is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club.
Thompson with no time to delay with that kick. Takes that one strongly. You know more about him than me, Richo. Reckon he can bag this one?
Should kick this 9 times out of 10, but you never can be sure. McAvoy just has endless possibilities. I'm really excited to watch this kid grow. He slams that on the boot. He gets it under pressure. Thompson puts his boot on it. Lever marks it, lining it up with the goal now. He steadies now in front of goal. Lever with the shot.
Walker gets the upper hand. Word is this guy is the most reliable kick for goal on the side. He's been outstanding, going for goal number 8 right here. Great bounce. McAvoy taps it. Wow, what a nose for those loose balls. And he's heading for home, going for goal number 1. He kicks long, but not accurately enough. It won't be a goal for him. He opts to play on with the ball. Kicked by Talia. He has no trouble grabbing that one.
The Hawks just can't find a free man inside 50, and it's really having an impact on the scoreboard. Rough head, taking aim, the ball's travelling, the goal for Hawthorn.
All is in readiness. Here's the bounce. McAvoy directs it down. Hartigan sticks out his hands and collects the ball. Stratton claims the ball. He gets a kick out of the pack. Hodge grabs that one. Penetrating hand pass. Gets off a wobbly kick. And that ball is out of bounds. The umpire will throw it in. The ball going back to the players right now. Claimed by Lever. Hodge picks up the bouncing ball. Able to grab it on the half volley. Lever guides it. Puopolo comes away with the ball. Burgoyne running too fast for that pass. A solid mark from McKay. He has a mighty kick at the footy. Jams it on the boot. Scoops up the bouncing ball. And the ball goes out of bounds. The ball has been tossed in. McAvoy got a fist on it. Burgoyne on the ball at the moment. Only 2 minutes remaining. Pick up by Thompson. Lynch has had plenty of it, Richo.
Yep, Dennis, he's a class act.
Walker with the shot. Goal. The Crows by 8 points. And look at that pass. Tapped by McAvoy. Hartigan comes away with the ball. A short handball. Gets boot to high. Marks. Lynch in no hurry as he prepares for the kick. He's getting accustomed to kicking goals. Can you count that as a moral victory? Adelaide by 9.
Their disposal efficiency has been fantastic, but the Hawks need to begin taking more gambles if they're going to cause some damage on the scoreboard. Smith slams the ball to his boot. He wins the contested mark. He slams that on the boot. He handballs out into space. Jenkins picks up the loose ball. Gibson picks it up.
Deft touch from Lever. Bounces favourably for Frawley. The loose ball scooped up. Thompson bumps. He's got it. He handballs. Betts. The Crows by 15 points.
Betts must have amazing intuition because he can react so fast to situations. It's as though he's had premonitions.
McAvoy bursting with inventive strategy right now to be sure of hitting the target. He's actually kicking first and calling whatever it hits the target. He grabs it on the run. Picked up the ball. He's running hot, Richard.
You're right, Dennis. I've just about run out of things to say about his performance. I'm just going to watch and enjoy this display.
Jacobs is an absolute ball magnet. That decision was like taking a beer to a job interview. Not a very good idea. Well, you've kicked a few in your time. Do you give him much of a chance from here, Richard?
He shouldn't have too much trouble from this angle.
35 metres out. A pretty safe bet from this position. Here we go.
Lever is one of the most astute decision makers in the game. Footy is becoming more and more a thinking game, and you can't be out there purely on physical ability. He's a great asset to his club. Gets a handball to the running man. Sicily collects it. Puopolo being paid the free. It's played on. Puopolo mistimes it.
Hawthorn won't be too nervous yet. They can still turn this around. A desperate kick there. Adelaide have beaten Hawthorn 101-93. Well, that's all we have time for. We only part to meet again, maybe next weekend.